So here's the cathedral area, and yeah, that's even got stained glass windows in it. It's absolutely amazing, really. Let's see if we can go inside and have a look, see what it's like inside. Let's see if we can have a walk inside, see. Wow, it's really spectacular. Oh, it seems it's closed. So this is Thames Town. Now Thames Town was built in 2006 and it's a replica. All the architecture is replica English architecture. And it was actually built on a site of about 1 square kilometre, and it was meant to be for approximately 10,000 residents. And there's signs all around with sort of British street names and as we'll see. But basically what happened, not that many people actually moved to live here. The houses when they first built this place were incredibly expensive. I believe they were as much as 30 million RMB, and that meant that it tended to be a place where rich Chinese people bought them for holiday homes. So I would guess they only come here on sort of weekends and holidays. And I'm here on a holiday. It's May Bank holiday here, and it's actually quite busy. There are quite a lot of tourists here, but I must say the English character is preserved extremely well. I've got to say, this is just lovely. The trees are just beautiful. There's so much greenery. It's really, really lovely, you know. Might try and fly my drone down this street, but I have to be careful because my top drone pilot Ollie is not here, and I'm not so good with a drone. Another young lady here having some selfies done. I mean, there's just some lovely buildings. Look at that, how it's all done in like traditional British brick. That's really lovely. Let's go and have an explore down here. There seems to be a lot of shops and restaurants. I don't know how many of them are open, but as I say, I believe there's a British style pub, and I want to sample the fish and chips at that British style pub. But this is absolutely great. Oh, look at these houses up here with the wood panelling. Is this Tudor style? I think it's Tudor style. If I'm right about that, put A in the comments. And this is like, look at all the flowers and stuff, and this is very typical of British villages in summertime. In fact, where my mum and dad live, they often have flower competitions in that village. It's so peaceful. It's like it really makes you feel like you're back in the UK. The only thing that you know is China, are one, the amount of Chinese people around, and two, that many signs and things are in Chinese. I mean, look at that. That is just superb. That is really beautiful. They've really done a good job of doing this. Oh, look at that. Look at the way they've got all the brick in that building. That's just fantastic. When I got off the metro, there was a lot of people getting off at the same station, and I guess many of those are possibly coming here. Not quite sure who this George Gordon Byron is. Perhaps I should know. Oh, he's a British poet. That's because I'm not into poetry. If you know that guy, you just let me know in the comments. But there's many statues around, and also there seems to be a lot of what's going on here. Oh, there's some little market where people are selling things, and there's some children's activities going on. Oh, there's a KFC here. Oh, yeah. I mean, this, I honestly feel like I'm in a high street in the UK. because this is just like where my parents live. It's just amazing, this is. And we have I think it's a Starbucks here. Yeah, it looks like a Starbucks, yeah. And as I say, KFC there, there's a clothes store here. God, there's loads of stuff going on. I had the impression before I came here it was one of these ghost towns, but it seems not. It seems like it's probably a ghost town on a weekday because there's not many people here. But I guess on weekends and holidays it gets pretty busy because there's quite a lot here today. There's a convenience store there, Lawson. Right, I'm starting to get a bit hungry now, so I need to go and find this pub because I want to try these fish and chips to see what they're like, to see how authentic they are. I suspect they won't be that authentic, but let's go and have a look. It's kind of funny actually because Chinese people think that all British people eat is fish and chips, and that is strictly not the case. In fact, when I was in the UK I probably ate fish and chips maybe once, maybe twice a month. And they also think we eat a lot of fried food, and again I think that's a bit of a thing that is actually not true. Of course there are some families who eat a lot of fried food, but generally most people don't eat that much fried food. Well, let's just have a look down here because this looks interesting. I think mainly the type of food we eat, certainly I eat in the UK, we roast a lot of things. So we roast a lot of meat in the oven. We don't generally boil meat like they do here in China, and we eat a lot of, we actually boil a lot of our vegetables, so we put our vegetables into boiling water. I'm not sure what this building is here, but it looks like some sort of big administrative building. It reminds me of a hospital maybe, I don't know. I'm really not sure. But this is, there's somebody living in this place here, and this place because there's washing out. So there are obviously people who do actually live here. I mean, this would be a lovely place to live. It's really, really nice. I mean, it's all these trees and greenery. It's beautiful. Okay. So I've got my my seat here. This young lady's just sitting me down. I think she's probably now going to get me a menu. I'm going to sit around this side, I think. So I think it's going to be time for some food and a beer. So they have some really quite nice options on the menu by the looks of it. They've got all sorts of stuff, but what I'm looking, lobster, spaghetti. I need to find British fish and chips because that's what I want to try. Right, so I've ordered myself fish and chips and a nice Corona beer. I did want cider, but it seems they don't have cider, so I've ordered a beer. And it's absolutely beautiful. I'm sitting here in, it must be about 25 degrees. I've just got my t-shirt on. It's lovely. By the side of the river. What more could you ask for? Right, my beer's arrived. So I'll say cheers to you guys. As I say, I've had nothing to eat this morning. I didn't have any breakfast, so I haven't had anything to eat yet. So it's probably not a good idea to drink too much of this until I've got some food inside my stomach. So wait for my fish and chips to come, and as soon as it's here, we'll get stuck in. So I've been waiting quite a while for my fish and chips, and I've just chased it up, and it seems as though there's been a, obviously forgot my order, but as a sort of apology, they've bought me a croissant. So I'm just tucking into that now while I'm waiting for my fish and chips. Yeah, right. Aha! After some delay, I get my fish and chips. That's doesn't look too bad. So, yeah, it's not like traditional British fish and chips that you will get from a chip shop. But It's kind of more like what you would get as a supermarket kind of fish and chips. But the chips are quite nice actually, but I am starving. And the fish doesn't look too bad either, so we'll give it a go. And also got a bit of salad on the side here, but which is a bit unusual to serve with fish and chips, but I guess it's just a bit of garnish or decoration. Anyway, let's give the fish a try. Actually, they're quite nice fish, to be honest. It really is. Anyway, I'm gonna get stuck into this. The only thing it's missing is mushy peas. No mushy peas, but it is nice for sure. Batter's nice and crispy. Fish is nice and soft. It's good. I can recommend it. Lunch is done. I've had a beer. I feel quite full now. So let's go and explore Thames Town a little bit more. Oh, it's really quite busy here now. There's quite a lot of people here. What we have here, this is a replica of a traditional, iconic British telephone box. And when I was young, there was lots and lots of those about, but I don't see that many now. I think some of these Chinese girls are using it to take some selfies and photos of themselves in there. Yeah, more wedding couples over here. It's obviously a massive, massive thing for weddings for sure. It's just like people everywhere. Oh my God, one here, a couple here. Just so many. It seems to be in front of the cathedral is the most popular spot. There's yet another one here. Getting all ready for the pose, the bride and groom. In China, wedding photographs, it's very different to what you would get in the UK. So in China, in the UK, wedding photographs are generally taken on the day. Some more there. This is possibly wedding photographs as well. Here's the bride here. It looks like the groom's here. Some young girls doing some selfies here, taking some for their social media. So, as I say, yeah, another wedding couple here, getting some wedding snaps. So, as I said before, it is a massively popular place for wedding photographs. But yeah, as I was saying, wedding photographs are very different in China to the UK. So in the UK, wedding photographs tend to happen on the day of the wedding, and it will be the bride and the groom in their wedding day outfit, and then there may be a little bit more photography in the evening. But in China, the wedding photographs are generally taken before the wedding. So they will come to locations like this, and they will take many, many photographs. Oh, looking very nice there, Piaolian. They will take many, many photographs. They will probably have different locations, different outfits. And these will all be done actually before the wedding itself. There's another one here, another bride and groom over here. So yeah, they'll be in the video as well. Are you like a photography club then? Yeah, so you hire a model? Yeah. I see this before, yeah. That's good. Oh, this is something that's popular in China. The photography club will hire a model. Well, I thoroughly enjoyed my day here in Thames Town. Before I came, I thought it was a ghost town. I've actually found it's quite busy here. There's a lot going on. If you are in Shanghai or you are visiting Shanghai, it's definitely worth taking a day out to come and visit this place because it's super good. It really makes me feel like I'm at home. The architecture's spot on. A lot of the features are absolutely spot on. I had some good food. I've really enjoyed myself. But anyway, as always, for now, take care.